This weekend is the U.S. Olympic trials. It's a winner-take-all.
No other nations really have the Olympic trials like we do. It's winner-take-all. Everybody from the nation comes that jumps, and it's a little nerve-wracking, but it's really fun, and I can't wait for the weekend to come.
The winner of the event gets a spot on the Olympic team and some cash. So it's really the only way you can have one event that's going to guarantee you a spot in South Korea. So to us, we've all had this circled on our calendars for quite some time.
You know, what's really cool here in Park City is we have the passion of the Olympic legacy. So many kids were here back in 2002 or were motivated in some way. So you see that in people like Sarah Hendrickson and Abby Rehnquist, who grew up here in town, both of them vying for a spot on the women's ski jumping team. You see it in Brian Fletcher and Taylor Fletcher, who moved over here from Steamboat Springs. They grew up in a culture of the Olympics over in Steamboat, and now they're living and training here. And Will Rhodes from Park City, who's had just an outstanding year with 2 World Cup point scoring finishes earlier in December, to be able to come into his home hill and try to earn his first Olympic berth.
I have dreamed of going to the Olympics since I was 5, and when the Olympics were here in 2002 and I was able to watch the ski jumping event and only watching the men, I didn't even think that I wouldn't be able to be there, but I knew that's what I wanted. So it's special that it's an opportunity for me now.
I mean, the last few years I've definitely done some training and had some results. I'm like, okay, this is a real goal, you know, buckle down, let's do it.
First of all, we like to pick our teams generally across the board, from cross country to alpine, snowboarding and so forth, off of international competitions. That's the best way to pick a team. But we also know in some sports, like ski jumping, you can create an amazing event for spectators and television if you have an event where the winner goes. It's winner takes all. There's no second place here. It's just who is the best on that day, and they're going to the Olympics.
I think the team hopefully will have 4 spots in Korea, but to get that first spot nailed down would be something that everyone's looking to do.
The ski jumping is an individual sport, and as much as we are teammates, we're still competing against each other. So, I mean, we're civil enough and we cheer for each other, but we all want to do the best that we can do.
I'm just ready. I just want it to start, honestly. It's been such a long week, 2 weeks, like just, you know, getting ready, preparation, and I'm just ready to kind of go out there and jump.
Nordic Combined is an interesting event because it matches up ski jumping, explosive power soaring off the jump, with the aerobics of a long cross-country race. U.S. has been pretty strong in this event before. Right now, the top athletes, Brian and Taylor Fletcher, brothers from Steamboat Springs, who live here in Utah right now. So they're going to go out on Saturday morning and jump as far as they can. And then the cross-country competition is seeded with the lead jumper going out first and everybody else chasing him to try to get that one Olympic spot. Because the Nordic Combined includes jumping and cross-country, you need to start out with a good jump. If you don't, you're going to be further back in cross country and you have to work all that much harder to get up to the front. But what's fascinating is, because it's seeded by those jumping results, it's a cat and mouse game. So everybody is trying to catch that leader. And after you get about to the halfway mark, things are going to shift quite a bit. And then it's just a horse race to the finish, much like a cycling race.
I really just need to focus on myself going into this weekend. I can't, worry about what anybody else is doing or how anybody else is jumping. I just need to be able to do the jump that I know how to do.
You don't want to really change anything physically or even emotionally. For me, I really want to just stay grounded and focus on the same things I've been working on that have gotten me here. So,
to be able to compete in the Olympics is, it's my lifelong dream, and if I am to go, I think the most special thing for me would to be experiencing that with my teammate Sarah. We worked really hard the last year and we've built up a great friendship and a great bond, and to have that with her would be fantastic, and to experience it with my family members that would be able to go.
Representing your country and competing at the highest level, I'm excited to I've always seen the opening ceremonies and closing ceremonies and other events on TV. I'm excited that I get to go to those and be a part of that. And yeah, just competing is going to be cool, I think.
We have a week here at home to train before heading over to Japan for the Final 4 World Cups before the Olympic deadline, or the quota deadline, and then they named the Olympic team on the 22nd of January, so pressure's on.